What's up everyone, it's me Nutrifoom back with another Kingdom Hearts video, and man, I'm really excited for what this video is and also just the upcoming things in general, because we've got a lot of Kingdom Hearts like news videos as the beta has gone out. So everyone from, I think it was, it was Australia and the UK, there you go. You know, those beta codes were sent out, people who got in, and now they are sharing it to everyone, mostly on Twitter. I'm sure there's some stuff on YouTube, but yeah, so today I'm going to be trying to do my best and kind of showing almost everything that is being shared. But yeah, man, I'm incredibly excited for this game. You know, this is a mobile Kingdom Hearts game, which when you see what everything I'm about to show you, like, it's just such a better version of you know, Union Cross and Dark Road. It's what people have wanted for years from mobile Kingdom Hearts, and so I'm really excited for it. So let's waste no time and let's just get right into it. So we actually got quite a bit of information for when it comes to the customization, and man, the customization has been drastically changed compared to something like again, Union Cross, because you know, in Union Cross you could choose skin tone, a couple hairstyles, hair color, eyes, you know, eyebrows, and that was about it. But this one is like on a new level. Of course, again, this is in 3D, so everything is just elevated. So yeah, we have face shapes now, which is absolutely crazy. When it comes to your hair, you know, you can actually put in like highlights, so you can, it's not just a plain color now, you can actually have like a couple of more colors. You know, you can have like, again, the different eyebrows. Hairstyles are very limited as of right now, however I'm sure you'll be able to buy some with some of the in-game currency. I'm pretty sure that some of these are actually from Union Cross. I'm not entirely sure, but I mean, it would be no-brainer to kind of bring those but make it 3D, which is just it's so cool. And then of course we do have obviously, like, for the male and female it's called type A, type B. So if you want to have more of a female body, then I think that's type B, and then type A would be a male body. And then of course you can also choose your noses, you can do lips, you can do makeup, which is it's just awesome. And then what's also cool with the customization as well is when it comes to clothing, well, I don't think every single piece of clothing has this feature. You will be able to change the color of it. So you know that the default kind of the kind of default white robe and like hat that we've seen from the trailers, you know, you can select a couple of those like pieces of it and you can change its colors, which is like, it's just, it's so cool. It just adds so much more customization. Then of course, when it comes to the kind of wardrobe aspect, obviously there will be gacha, right? This is a gacha game, like this is a free-to-play game, so obviously Square Enix has to make their money. But part of that gacha system of stuff you can buy is selectable clothing. So in the beta that they have, there are 4 different outfits that you can buy, although you technically shouldn't, because everything you get in this beta will not carry over. So like, I hope people don't spend their money, or I mean, hey, they want to, you know, it's their business. But anyways, yeah, so we got a couple of these outfits here, which I think is like healer, mage, and then the other 2 I can't quite remember. I've been kind of going through Twitter, and I mean, we have tons of like Japanese text and then sometimes English. It's kind of hard to keep up with it. And then of course for gacha, we obviously will have some items. So if you want to buy some AP or elixirs, which you can, you know, that's how they get you. So I wouldn't recommend it. Obviously you want to kind of save your jewels, which they are bringing back from Union Cross. Save your jewels for the actual like chests or like trophy pieces for the different banners, as that will actually kind of, in my personal opinion, give more of a value for your money. And then of course we have our first ever kind of like customization screen of like showing us your player status and character. So obviously you'll have your name in the top, which is great. We have total power, we have HP, MP, also that's pretty standard. Then we have of course the Keyblade you are using at a current time, as well as its level, its element. And then we have some accessories, so this could be either a customization thing or a boost in power. I'm not too sure about that. And then of course you have your pieces, which as of right now looks like you can have up to 4. Just like with Union Cross, you have to level up to allow yourself to have another piece. So number 4 slot is for level 15. So I'm assuming the 3rd will be 10, and then the 2nd would be 5. When it comes to the actual kind of gameplay of it, I mean, this is even crazier, right? So obviously for something like Union Cross and Dark Road, you always had to play it horizontally, because that's usually a standard when it comes to like mobile games in terms of like fighting and such. But in this game, you can do vertical or horizontal, and you can change it on a whim. Like you can literally just flip your phone upside down and it will change. which is crazy. Like I would personally just play it in horizontal mode, but the fact that that's like even a thing that you can do is absolutely amazing. I love that. And then it is of course confirmed that you can have up to 6 players when tackling raid bosses. When fighting a raid boss, you and your party will be able to attack individual body parts such as all 4 legs on the behemoth. This is also just really cool, like just getting to see like 3D versions of like your party, the different characteristics that you each will kind of bring with your customization. Like, oh, this is awesome. Because again, in Unicross, whenever you would have like a raid battle and there's multiple people, you guys are just standing still. No one would ever really move. Like there were some missions where you would move throughout the screen, but this is just on another level. And this is kind of the part where I'm going to be kind of going all over the place, because I mean, again, there's so much information, but I'll do my best. So obviously, you know, our character is a drifter and they meet you know, that redhead character on the beach, right? And we actually find out his name is REMUS or Remus. I'm assuming it's gonna be Remus. We actually do get to see his keyblade. There's a whole cutscene out there I'm sure you guys could find. And yeah, so that's like, we now have confirmation of that dude's name, as well as the other female character, the one that is heavily theorized to be connected to someone of like Ephemer. Her name is actually FREYA, which Nomura is once again continuing the Norse mythology kind of naming conventions, with first Dark Road with Xehanort's classmates as well as his teacher Odin, and then of course Sigurd from SCALA, who met Brain at the end of Unicross, and now FREYA, which, oh boy, I mean, if you know Norse mythology, you know that's for another video, but I'm very excited. She's of course wearing the red again. And then when it comes to kind of like if there's symbolism for the different colors of the clothing, as I did kind of talk about in my Fight for SCALA video, we do have somewhat of a confirmation of the different societies, and it looks like we will be part of the Baroque Society in Missing Link. As of right now, there's no choosing in the beta. This could potentially change in the full version of the game. However, that's left to be seen. Obviously, if they do bring it in to be able to choose a different society, it will most likely be with Union Cross, with that of being most likely 5 unions. Again, I talk more about that in the Fight for SCALA video. And then a cute little detail that I love is, if you were looking in the trails of Missing Link that was released, we did see that what looked to be an organization, MOOGLE, which for those who don't know, he was in 358 over 2 days on the DS. And people were thinking like, oh, is he a drifter? Did he come to this time? Is he like time traveling? But no, it's actually a little Moogle wearing pretty much like that default outfit that our character wears, but just like a different color, like a ancient SCALA attire. And it's honestly really cute. I love it. So yeah, obviously Moogles are back. And then a big lore drop when looking at the promotion for this game, when you would see those construction parts of SCALA and that kind of like hole that was leading downward that almost looked like Midgar from Final Fantasy VII, we actually know that now that is the place where us, the players, will be traveling to the astral plane. So this kind of machine is like a portal that takes us to our real world to explore and obviously play the game. So yes, planet Earth technically is canon to Kingdom Hearts, which is honestly, it's crazy, man. This game is so cool. And then of course we have tons of gameplay, right? We have tons of gameplay. We also have tons of music, but first we have what looks to be kind of what we're gonna get if you use a controller. So if you want to use the pieces and you're playing on a controller, it is just like the shortcut menus for the actual mainline Kingdom Hearts games. So obviously you do like L1 plus triangle, square, circle, whatever. Then of course with the music, we have some SCALA overworld music as well as SCALA battle music. We also have the mysterious Jungle World music, which once you listen to it, it's most likely not Moana or Stitch, as a lot of us theorize. It seems to be, it might be Caribbean or Neverland. So take a listen to all this. And then of course, a big story beat is obviously what are drifters, right? Because we, the players, and characters like Brain and probably Ephemer are drifters, and those are people who have no memories, who wash ashore on Scala once in a blue moon. So this is actually kind of rare. Obviously, I'm assuming there's going to be more characters than besides, like, you know, player character Brain, Ephemer. There probably will be a couple people, maybe not as many as I thought that would be a specific society, and they are presumed to have arrived from another world by way of distortions, but their existence is a mystery. So obviously our player character will have no memory of where they came from. However, when you look at the ending of Union Cross and Dark Road, our player character knows that, you know, they came from that time. Like, they know that. So eventually this will probably be explained throughout the game, that we will maybe get memories from the past. So we might be getting some Union Cross scenes in 3D. Just think about that. It's almost time, guys. And of course, last but certainly not least, we've got the actual official world logo for Scala ad Caelum, which is of course different because this is a very different vibe of Scala. It's gonna be on top of the screen. Awesome, just dark, almost like witchy theme. Like, oh, it looks so cool. Like, just comparing it to the older version of the Scala, which again I also will show right now. Just completely different, drastic vibes, and I'm super excited to see what transpires for this to change, you know? And yeah, I think this will do it for this episode. I'm sure as more information comes out, I'll probably do some more. Of course, though, once this beta is coming out, I'm gonna be at work, so it'll be a little bit more complicated to do videos as I have to get some sleep. And of course, it's also overtime, but regardless, I'm very excited. I love Kingdom Hearts. And then also, again, if you're watching this and you follow me and you're a Spider-Man fan, Spider-Man stuff is coming. Anyways, I hope you all have a good one. I hope you liked what was covered. Let me know what you guys think about everything that has been happening. Are you interested in the game? Are you more interested? Are you like not interested at all? Like, maybe this has put people to not want to play it, which I kind of doubt. I feel like this has actually changed a lot of people's minds. And yeah, have a good one, guys. Take care.